Good afternoon, everyone. See, as we are dealing with the share issued at premium, in the last session we have discussed the undersubscription part. In that, we saw the first point is what the issue of shares at premium. In that, we have discussed few of the journal entries. The few journal entries where the premium amount called with application amount. See, now there is a situation where the premium amount may be called with application or with allotment of shares, or with the first call or second call, or directly second and final call. It depends on the situation where they may call the premium amount as per their requirement over here. So in previous class we have seen that, in the previous session we have seen that two journal entries regarding where the premium amount is being called with the application money. When you make the premium amount, the situation we have discussed in the previous session, but to have a highlight few of the points. See, most probably what happens over here is we uh, we have seen that many of the standard companies which are financially strong, okay, that companies, what they do, if they come under the subscription part, under subscription part, what they do, most probably they call the shares at premium. We have seen that few of the things, just like I took example of 2 lakh shares. Applications were invited 2 lakhs shares, but you received 1 lakh 90,000. You received 1 lakh 90,000 applications. Now this is what under subscription part means. You are lagging behind 10,000 shares. There is a less. What you do, most probably you try to get these shares at premium. Premium means more than the face value or the par value. Par value, we can call this par value. Just like 100 rupees is the par value. Now, if there is a under subscription, that time you may increase this by 2% or 5%. Just like adding 5% means this value will be 105 rupees shares. In such a way you can call the shares. Now in this premium amount, we call that value which has been increased, this 5 rupees. 5 rupees is premium amount. 5 rupees is premium value. Premium value over here. So this is what we see here, is premium value. Now this premium value can be called anytime, just like at a application time or allotment time or call time. So we have seen in the last session, the first point we had seen premium amount called with application. Two journal entries I have shown you in the previous session. Now remaining two are there. Just like second point is premium amount with called with allotment money. Second point, it is premium amount called with allotment. Called with allotment, sorry, it is allotment. Called with allotment account. Allotment money. See, where you are going to see the premium amount is been called at the time of allotment money. Okay, so this is what the second point. In this, we are going to pass two journal entries. How we are going to call up these things? First, share allotment account. Share allotment account data. Now when you are going to make the allotment, now total amount you will be taking under the debit. Now in credit part you are going to show here in this way, to share capital account, share capital account. And one more, it is, we can show, tell here as a to securities, to securities premium account. See, as I have told you about this part where we mention these things and why we collect these things and where we record these things in the liability side under the head of surplus and what reserves and surplus. Under that we make a separate allotment of this excess amount, whatever you will be taking over, just like the premium amount is been kept under the head of this to security premium account. Under the reserves and surplus we are having this part which has been shown in the balance sheet. And what, for what purpose it has been used, I have told even that things, that again I am not going to repeat, just I am highlighting this part. Then this is what the amount due on allotment, amount due on allotment, amount due on allotment of shares at rupees, whatever the cost is, there we can write their cost per share, including premium, This is what the narration, what we write after this allotment. See, whenever you make the allotment, even you can call this premium amount. So this is what it depends. Now this three situations what we have seen here, you can call the premium at the application of the money time. Second, this is what on the allotment. Third one, the situation may come when you are making the call. But let us complete this whole one. Now this is one part. Now B.
Sir, unable to see you, sir.
What? The writing one you are unable to see?
Now it is clear, sir.
A few of the times due to the network issue, we may get blur. Okay. So
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
now are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Second one, B, bank account data. Now these things, whatever are been there, that we are going to transfer, right? So bank account data to share allotment account, to share allotment account. So this is the amount entry. So soon after, whenever you get collected the things, that you can show in this way. So this you can say that allotment money received with include allotment money received with, or you can say that received including premium, including premium. Including premium, you have received the allotment money. That's it. These are the second situation, journal entries. Second point. Now again we are having the third one. Now when you are calling that amount at the time of calls, you can see that the premium amount called with premium amount called with call money. We can say that to call money. When you are going to make the first call or second call, you can mention even that one thing, right? So let's see what we are having a journal entry regarding this. See, every journal entry is same. Whatever you are going to call, only one step you will be increased. Just like, see, premium amount called with call money. It is a first call or second call. It depends on the situation of how you are going to do this. Most probably, you may call at a first call money or second call money, second and final call money. That time you can call. It depends on the situation how you are going to collect the call money. Now, here, the first point, share allotment account. Share allotment account data. Obviously, this part will be share allotment account data to share capital reserve account. Share capital reserve account to share capital reserve account. And one more, what you are going to do in this, to securities premium account. The same way in the previous what we have taken over, the same you are going to take over here. Then what the things are being told over here? Amount due on first. Amount due on first or second, right? First or second call at rupees, so per share, right? Per share, including premium. Including premium. That is the first part to be known over here. Now, what is this? This got one entry cleared, right? Now, one more. What is the one more thing over here? Bank account data to share bank account data to share capital account. Sorry, to share call account. Whichever call you have made, first, second, third, or second and final, it depends that you are going to write over here. Then you can say that call money received with premium call money received with premium. That's it. So these are the things where we are going to pass the journal entries regarding the premium, right? Whenever they call, we can take over here. Now let's see, we are having one small problem. Just we are having 6 journal entries. Now I am going to solve it here. If you all are having the textbook with you all, just see that page number 30, you are having it. On page number 30 it is. If you all are having the textbook, you can go through that, or else I will write over here in short. I will be showing here the amounts and the information here. Let's see what is the information which is contained in that. Okay, see here, what they say here. Jupiter Company Limited issued 35,000 equity shares. Now how much? 35,000 equity shares they have issued. Okay, remember this point. Then nextly, what it has been told over here, at rupees 10, at rupees 10 each, at rupees 10 each, they have told the price. Then premium of rupees 2 payable as follows. Premium at rupees 2. 2 rupees premium they have told over here. Then nextly, application. On application, how much they are going to call? 3. Then next one, allotment. Allotment time, how much they are going to call? Rupees 5. Rupees 5. Here you are going to include premium. Here premium is included. Means most probably what you are going to do is 3 rupees plus 2 premium. The total of this is 5 rupees. Means at the time of allotment they have called up the premium account. That's it. Then next one, balance first and final call. First and final call. How much remaining? What is the balance now here? This 8 rupees and 10 plus 2 means 12. Remaining is 4 rupees. That's it. This is what the information what we are going to use it and make the allotment part. Now everyone knows that when the share capital, the shares are being issued, that time what the journal entry will come. The first journal entry as usually bank account debtor, bank account debtor to share application account, to equity share application account. Equity share, is it application? Right, application account. Check it out, what is the amount over here? 35,000 into 3. What will be the amount? Someone? It is like 1,05,000. 1,05,000 is the amount for this. Okay, that is what the amount. Now you are going to write the narration. Money received on application. Money received on application. Money received on application for 35,000 shares. 35,000 shares at rupees how much? 3 per share. Right? At rupees 3 per share. Then next, what you are going to do the next step? Equity share application account data, equity share application account data, where you are going to send this amount all over amount here, equity share capital account to equity share capital account, right? Whatever the amount you are going to have over here, that you will be sending to the equity share capital account. How much is the amount over here? 1,05,000. 1,05,000 is the amount. Now what you are going to give the narration over here? That the narration, transfer of application money to where you are going to transfer it? Transfer of application money to allotment, not the allotment, sorry, share capital account. Transfer of application money to capital account. Directly I will write in short capital account. Share capital, you can mention here share capital account. That is what the second journal entry got over. Now next one, after this we are having the third one. Which is the third one over here now? What will be the third journal entry? Most probably this part got over. Now next will be the allotment with premium. Remember this, allotment with premium. Equity share allotment account, equity share allotment account data. Check it out, 35,000 into 5, how much it is? Please check it out, 35,000 into 5, what will be the amount? Then where you are going to
1,75,000.
taken this? How much?
1,75,000.
1,75,000. Sorry, not this. I need to complete this. Now, how you are going to take over here? How you have taken the amount here to equity share capital account? You are going to transfer to equity share capital account. You are going to transfer. How much you are going to transfer this, the allotment money? Yes, you are not going to make this all of the thing. You are going to transfer only, remember this, only this part where it is, see, only rupees 3 into 35, how much we have taken over here? 1,05,000, right? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
1,05,000 you are going to transfer then. Then what is the remaining part over here? As per the journal entry what we had taken over, that remaining part will be security premium account to securities premium, securities premium account. That's it. What is the remaining part over here now? 2 rupees into that amount. What will be the amount? 70,000, right? Yes, 70,000. What is the balance amount you are going to take over here? Now balance amount you can just subtract this or
Yes, sir.
2 rupees.
70,000.
Yes, 2 rupees into 35, it will be 70,000, or else just you can reduce here 1,75,000 minus 1,05,000. You can get the
5,000.
value over here is 70,000. That's it. So here you can say that amount due on allotment, amount due on allotment for 35,000 shares. Yes, obviously how much it is? 35,000 shares at rupees 5 per share. At rupees 5 per share. What you have done this amount over here? 5 rupees per share at with premium. Per share with premium. This is what the journal entry you can mention over here. Means what? The amount which has been received with allotment money with the premium also you have received here. Now what you are going to do here? Bank account data to share allotment account. Bank account data to share, what it is? To share equity share allotment account. To share allotment account. What is the amount over here now? 1,75,000. 1,75,000 is the amount here, and here you can pass out money received with premium. Money received with premium. In this way, this got till here we completed. Now last one, first and a final call account, we are going to pass out the journal entry. Now this concept got over. First two main concepts got over here. That is what? Application money we received and we transferred, then allotment money which has been received with premium that we completed over here. Now the next one, the first call money we are going to see. Let's see what is the remaining part. Now if we compare and see that remaining part is how much over here, just you are going to get the balance amount is 4 rupees. How 4 rupees means? You are going to see that amounts over here. 10 plus 2 will be 12. In that 12 rupees, 8 rupees are being called up. Now remaining the first call and final call is how much over here? Just 4 rupees. Now two journal entries we are going to pass out on the first call, first and final call. That's it. Now what will be the first and final call entry over here? Only one entry we will be having here. Means one means two entries. What is first and final call we are having? So it will be like equity shares first and final call account data Is it right one? First and final call account data to equity share capital account. To equity share capital account. What is the first and final call account over here? Now 35,000 into 4 rupees. What will be the value here? Most probably somewhere, this was 5, 175 means 140, right? 1,40,000. Please check it out, the value 1,40,000 it is. Yes. What you can write the narration over here? The narration will be amount due on first and the amount due on first and final call, that is what, first and final call of rupees 4 per share, right? 4 rupees per share on 35,000 shares, on 35,000 shares, right? This is what 1,40,000 has been received first and final call here. We are not having further the calls. In first and final call only they are going to collect all the share capital over here. Then this got over. Now next, pass the last journal entry. What we can pass over here? Just like bank account data to equity, I will mention here bank account data to equity share first, where we are passing here equity share first and final call account. That's it. Now what is the value over here? Here you can see that value is 1,40,000. 1,40,000 we are having the value. That's it. This got over. Now narration money received on first and final call. First and final call. That's it. Here we end with this problem. Now after this continuation we are having further part over here. What we are having? See, after seeing this premium account we can say, but is it capable that any of the company issues a share at discount? Is it possible? If they provide a shares, just like the situation I had written here previously, under subscription, okay, we are dealing here, the main concept I will write here one more time, under subscription. See, under this heading, is there any company who is going to provide the shares at discount? No, never. No company will provide you discount in this situation, right? Why? Because you are under subscription part, and in that under subscription you will never provide the under this one discount under this under subscription part. So let's see what exactly they means over here. Most probably the first thing you need to know in this under subscription part, no company is going to provide you the shares at discount. That is what in general you should know that. Okay, let's see, I will tell you how theoretically it is applicable. See, there are instances when the shares of the company are issued at discount. Very few of the time they may give the discounts, but let's see, that is at the amount less than the nominal or the par value. That is what, just like they have said that 10 rupees, or just like 100 rupees they have told the par value. In that, if it is under the under subscription part, you are not going to provide it. Just theoretical part what we are seeing here. Yes, see the difference between the nominal value and the issue price presenting discount on the shares capital. That is what I will tell you how it is. See, this is what 100 rupees is the value, then 98 rupees 2% discount. Are you capable enough to provide the discount when you are under the part of the under subscription? Just like the situation, as you can see here, the situation I have not written, just I will try to make this. See, this part is over. Here we got ended with this also. So I will be erasing this. See, the same situation if we take, just like you had invited 2 lakh shares, okay, in that you have received 1,90,000 application. In this kind of things, are you able to provide the discount for the application? Are you able to provide the discount for this 1,90,000? No, most probably any company will not provide the discount. So for example, when a share of a nominal value of rupees 100 is issued at rupees 98, it is said to have been issued at a discount of 2%. That is what nominal value of 100 rupees share is been told to sell at a 98 rupees value. That is what 2% discount. It is generally the rule of this, what it is. As a general rule, company cannot ordinary issue shares at discount. As per the rules, the company cannot issue shares on discount as per the rule. See, whenever the company wants to issue the shares at discount, the situation depends. In general terms, I will tell you, this discount should not be allowed, and as per rule that is not allowed also. No company will provide you the shares at discount. They can provide you, but that will be the other situation. That situation, just like I will tell you what will be the situation, it can do so only in such cases like reissue of forfeited shares. If you are reissuing the shares, that time you can provide this. Otherwise, in generally, you can't provide discount. Discount is not provided. This word discount is not taken into consideration. You can't issue shares at discount. Remember this part. Most probably in general, there is a rule for it. You can't give discount on issuing the shares. You can collect the shares with premium. Why? Because if you are standardly sound company in the financially strong company, if you are there and you are issuing the shares, means that time you can add up this premium but not the discount. These things has to be remembered over here. So this is a general rule that company should not provide or issue shares at discount, that it has been given over here. So this is one of the part. Now, issue of shares at discount, this was under this. I have not written the heading, just I will write the heading as well as tell you what exactly it is. See, issue of shares at discount, it is actually not provided only. So writing here or no, it is doesn't matter over here, just but issue of shares, issue of shares at a discount. Issue of shares at a discount. Most probably you can see this. It is not possible. As per the general rule, it is told that you can't give the discount for issuing the shares. That is what you can't provide. Why? Because it is a general rule. You can provide them or give them, but it should be under the reissue of forfeited shares. That is what we are going to discuss in the next part. Forfeited shares means what we will discuss in the later part. So this got over. This got over here. What is issue of shares at discount? Actually, we are not going to have any of the journal entries regarding this. Why? Because we are not been provided to issue the shares at discount. The general rule it is. Okay. So we are not having any of the journal entries regarding this part. Now next part is issue of shares for consideration. Issue of shares for consideration, it is for consideration. For consideration. What it is, what the word consideration means over here? Yes, consideration other than cash. issue of shares for consideration other than cash. Here by heading itself, I'll tell you what it is. See, instead of issuing, see, whenever you purchase a asset, just like you are purchasing a building, that is what asset. If you are purchasing, what it is, just like building, you have purchased a building for Mr. X. Now instead of giving him the amount or money, see, I'm telling you how the situation will come over here. Instead of giving him the money for which the asset you have purchased, like the building, instead of giving him money, you are going to give him shares. Yes, you are going to give them, instead of his money, you are going to give this, your company's shares, on the amount decided. Just like you are purchased the building of rupees 5,40,000. Okay, just like this one of the example, rupees, how much, 5,40,000 you have purchased the building. Now you can see in this part, issue of shares for consideration other than cash, means you are not going to pay him for this building in cash. You are going to give him the shares over here, shares of your company. That is one of the part here. So here you can see here, most probably, how you can see the issue of shares for consideration. For consideration means instead of cash, you are going to pay him the shares. That is what we are dealing for this part. We are having the entries regarding this, journal entries. But before that, we are going to have certain explanation of this part. Okay, just see the theoretical part, and remaining part, the regarding the calculation or the journal entries, will be proceeding in the next session. Just see what it is. Just I gave you the general idea and the full picture of this issue of shares as a consideration other than cash. Instead of paying the cash, what you can consider for issuing the shares. That is what we came across, general picture of that part. See, there are instances where the company enters into arrangement with the vendors. Few of the vendors, when they are going to get the arrangement from whom it has purchased the asset. That is what the assets, this example I will repeat here one more time. The assets are being purchased. What are the assets? Just like building you have purchased. That is what the, from the vendor you have purchased the building. Then whereby the letter agrees to accept the payment in the form of fully paid shares of the company issued them. See, fully paid shares, they in the form, in the agreement, they try to get the agreement in such a form that they are not going to get cash payment, they are not going to get it. Instead of this cash payment, what they are going to decide is fully paid shares. Fully paid shares they are going to give in the correspondence of this cash payment. This cash payment has been not made on that consideration. They are going to give them the fully paid shares of this value of his building, value of that building. They are going to give them the fully paid shares they are going to issue for them. Then next, normally no cash has been received from issue of shares. That is what issue of shares, they are not going to issue, the cash over here. Then these shares can also issued either at premium, at par value, or discount. This kind of shares you can issue, can be issued at any point. Just like at par value you can mention, or at premium you can issue the shares, or at discount. It depends on the situation. That is what in the previous problem what we saw there, we were not allowed generally in this to issue the shares at discount. But such kind of things here, the situation is different. That is what situation matters for each and every transactions which are being taken over here. Then most probably we can see here further premium, and the number of shares issued will depend upon the price. See, most probably the price, it is dependent on the price at which the shares are issued and the amount of payable to the vendor. Now, as I told you, for this building, rupees 5,40,000 is been decided, the money value of this building is 5,40,000. The same I will have the example over here. See, issued, this vendor is paid the amount, this is the price of the building, then the number of shares to be issued to the vendors will be calculated on basis of this value. The number of shares, how much we should give, is going to be calculated over here. We are having here one of the formula and even example here. Just I will write the formula over here, and example we will be taking in the next session. Easily you can understand here, just like this is the value and the par value, just like for example rupees 100, take the par value rupees 100, par value is rupees 100 for example. Now at par value what you are going to do, just like I will write you the formula over here, number of shares to be issued, number of shares to be issued, how many number of shares to be issued, how you are going to calculate the amount payable, what is the amount payable for him, the amount payable, then issue price, at what price you are going to issue the shares, what well, this is what general example we are having the example, discuss it in detail, but just for highlighting I will tell you, this is what 5,40,000, then what is the par value 100, what number of shares you are going to issue him, if you remove this 5,400 number of shares you are going to issue them, that's it. This is what the calculation part you are going to do in the next session, and let's continue this part example in the next session. For today's session we are going to stop here. Last 5 minutes warning I may get disconnected anytime, so we are going to stop over here with this part, and remaining part will be discussed in the next session.